Romancing the idea is about designing experiences, not pretty surfaces, and through the process of making, becoming the solutions to all. Hi, I'm Swofinty Yik, Principal of Swofinty Interior Designers. Naughty Nuri's Warung restaurant is the brainchild of American Brian and Indonesian Nuri, Ibu Nuri. The husband and wife duo first opened the small roadside store in Ubud, Bali in 1995. Since then, the group has been expanding globally under the directions of Naughty Nuri's international presidents, and Phuket, Thailand, was the first step into northern regions of Southeast Asia. In late 2016, we received good news from Mr. P and Kunam of Naughty Nuri's group new expansion plan. We were assigned to design the biggest Naughty Nuris in Asia for interiors and architecture design. Beyond being just another business bridging, the collaborations between Malaysia and Thailand, the intention was to create a new icon. The project is located in Patong, Phuket. As some of you may be familiar, the vibe in Patong is tomorrow is another Sunday. The site is located on one of the busiest roads in Patong. It was formerly a residence with a total land area approximately 25,000 square feet, filled with lush vegetations. One of the design criteria was to maintain selected existing trees, designed around them, as requested by Kun Am, reminiscing his childhood memory where he was brought up along with them. The trees consisted of banyan, cashew, tabak, tamarind, bul, mango, and palm trees. It is important to document and identify the type of existing trees and building relationships based on the survey plan prior to designing. Before beginning with the design, we headed on for some zip lining experience to familiarize ourselves with the rainforest and up close and personal. Naughty Nuri's interiors and architecture design inspirations was derived from Warung, known as casual dining, with the intentions to create a fun dining experience. The core design idea was to create an understated, contemporary traditional space with essence of influence of Balinese culture. Features of traditional Balinese architectures are gated compound, minimal walls and breezy interiors, courtyard gardens, water features, stoneworks and wood carvings, bells, thatched roof and organic building materials. Our design strategy is based on a series of diagram, rationalization and development. The first diagram is about site surrounding context, types of neighborhood, site approach and constraint. The second diagram established the relevant accommodations and hierarchy divisions and potential design strategies, especially revolving around those trees. This diagram shows the linear organizations consisting of the handshakes between the building, main house, sub-houses, back of house, and courtyard. The courtyard is a node to all spaces. This building is designed based on the tropical timber house architecture on stilts concept that is contemporary yet tropically orientated. You'll find a deep eave where the gaps between walls and floor allows airflow through. This idea allows a free flow of air, naturally ventilated throughout the day without having to use any air conditioner except for fans, as a response to the environments and climatic conditions. 3D model studies are created to experience the architecture, interior and relationships with the trees. Feng Shui was also an important factor in the design process. Challenges turns to great opportunities because it has a great history and storyline behind it, which makes this project richer in its own content. One of the challenges was termites. From day one, we wanted to design a warung inspired restaurants whereby the best key material is wood. But as you know, termites and wood have a long-term relationship. The solution was to replace the entire foundation with reinforced concrete plinths and alternate the building structures with steel columns and beam, completed the elevated wood cladding instead, to best represent our design intent. To our advantage, we reduced a quite substantial cost, since we knew from the start that timber is expensive. At the same time, it solved the issue of long-term maintenance and even expedite the construction timeline. Next challenge were the sick trees. Hence, from time to time, we had external visiting doctors come to take care of their well-being. Assessment begins by examining from the roots upwards before any treatment is performed. We love our trees so much that we even design our building around them. The monsoon seasons in Phuket begins mid-May and goes on till October, bringing the challenge of raging floods. However, we were lucky as our site was 1 meter above the road level, so we were only held back by the construction's logistics. Gosh, the challenges seems to be never ending. But we love challenges, being part of the design process because with experience, they do shape our life. The construction progressed well as we took on whatever obstacles were ahead of us. After witnessing a solid run of constructions for 10 months, Naughty Nuri in the forest, Phuket, was finally soaring high in the skies. Patrons are greeted with Chandi Benta, a customized Hindu Balinese Javanese split gate flown in directly from Bali. The infinity pond and water feature, with the sound of flowing water, will suit any unsettled soul. The street bar on the left is complete with traditional Balinese prints and landscape screen patterns. There is a retail space for those who are looking for a memorable souvenir. The main house double volume mezzanine is well lit with a natural light during the day. The scale of the main house celebrates an open free space, conventional materials with a contemporary construction methodology, beautiful artistry and craftsmanship. Beyond is the staging space is the build, semi-private dining built with flats and elevated flooring. The alfresco dining areas opens up into a beautifully designed open courtyard space. The neatly handcrafted thatch roof of Naughty Nuri's main house, Jining Bar and Swore Pavilion give the structures a light and rustic appearance which complements the extensive use of structural wood materials. It also creates an added vertical space to the interior. In our iconic Swore Pavilion, bamboo is used as a diamond frame structures with woven roofed materials. The simple selections of building materials reflects the Balinese philosophy of building homes in harmony with nature. The courtyard bar is Jining inspired, which is a type of traditional Balinese house for rice harvest storage. The cozy restroom aisle and foyer is designed to promote cross ventilations, wide air vents, and the natural porosities of the frame facade. Mezzanine was an extension added during the early stage of construction and is intended for contemporary future expansions for bars and hotels. All in all, the design of Naughty Nuri's perfectly complements the essence of the brand, which is all about fun activities and ongoing live attractions, 365 days a year.